Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? I hope that you all are doing great. Welcome to your channel Math D1 D2 Scientific Academy. Today our lectures are related to chapter 10, which is basic geometry. Your book is D1 Math, new syllabus mathematics 1. I'm going to explain you question number 2 of exercise 10. So before starting the lecture, I would request you that if you want more help regarding your subject, then you can subscribe the channel. So question number 2 is classify each of the following as an acute, obtuse or reflex angle. First we need to understand that what is acute, obtuse or reflex angle. When we talk about acute angle, so acute angle is basically less than 90 degree. In simple words, just remember that if we talk about obtuse angle, so obtuse angle is greater than 90 degree. And if we talk about the reflex angle, and reflex angle is greater than 180 degree. So just have to remember this information. With this information, you can solve all these 4 sums. Okay, so part A is which angle is this? Just remember that the angle, okay, if you are making the angle over here, the straight line angle is 90 degree. This angle is of 90 degree. But if the line is more than this, if the line is over here to the left hand side, so we'll say that the angle is greater than 90 degree. So if it's not straight, it's more than straight, it's to the left hand side, so it means that this angle is greater than 90 degree. So the angle which is greater than 90 degree is the obtuse angle. So you write down this is obtuse angle. Now see this triangle, and if you measure it on your book, you will get that this angle is of 115 degree. This angle is of 115 degree. So it's obtuse angle. And see this angle. So as you can see that this is the whole, this is the rotation, complete rotation. So it means that just this angle is left. So you will subtract, and you will subtract this angle from 360. So you will get 315 degree. So you will get 315 degree, as we know that the angle which is greater than 180 degree is the reflex angle. So it means that you know that the whole complete rotation is of 360 degree. So if you subtract 360, this angle, you can measure the angle with the help of the protractor, with the help of D. So when you will measure the angle with the help of D, you will get that this angle is of 45 degrees. So when you subtract 45 from 360, you will get 315 degree. Why did I subtract? Because as you can see this symbol means this is the complete rotation. Okay, so when you will subtract 45 from 360, you will get 315 degree. And 315 degree is greater than 180, so it's a reflex angle. Now see this angle. When you will measure this angle, as you can see that I have told you that the angle is this is a straight line. This is a straight line. So if angle is over here and the straight angle is of 90 degrees. So if the angle is over here, it means that the angle is less than 90. So this angle is, this is the 90 degree angle now. And if it's over here to the right hand side, it means that it's less than 90 degree. So if it's less than 90 degree, it means that this angle is acute angle. So this is an acute angle, and when you will measure this angle on your book, you will get that this angle is of 45 degree. So this is an acute angle. Without measuring the angle, you can find out that which angle is this. It's acute, obtuse or reflex angle. Just direction will tell you that. Alright, now D181. It's greater than 180 degrees, so it means that it's reflex. 89 degree is less than 90 degrees, so it means that it's acute. 124 degree is greater than 90 degrees, so it means that this is an obtuse angle. Okay, so I hope that question number 2 is clear to you. Now let's come to question number 3. Okay, students, in question number 3, they are saying that find the complementary angle of each of the following angles, and the first part is 18 degrees. So just remember that two angles are complementary angles if their sum is equal to 90 degree. You have to remember that two angles A and B, the sum of two angles, if their sum is equal to 90 degree, then these angles are complementary angles. You have to remember this information. Complementary angles. If the sum of two angles is equal to 90 degree, then these are the complementary angles. Students, it has been told that these are the complementary angle, and one angle is given. You have to find out the second complementary angle, and you can find out the second complementary angle by just subtracting it from 90. as A plus B is equal to 90. Suppose angle A is given and we have to find out B. So A is given, it's 18 degree. We have to find out B. So what we'll do is we can find out B by subtracting 18 from 90. So the other angle will be equal to 90 minus 18 will be equal to 72 degree. So the other angle is 72 degree. Okay, now let's come to B part. Okay, now just directly subtract. Okay, G. Sum of two angles is equal to 180 degrees. So to find out the other angle, I will subtract it from the B part is basically 46 degree. So I can get the other angle by subtracting this angle from 90, because sum of two angles equal to complementary. Two angles are called complementary if their sum is equal to 90 degree. So I will subtract one angle from 90 to get the other angle. So 90 minus 46 will be equal to 44 degree. Now C part is 53 degree. I will subtract it from 90 to get the other angle. So 90 minus 53 will be equal to 37 degree. Now let's come to D part, which is 64 degree. So to get the other angle, I will subtract it from 90. So 90 minus 64 will be equal to 26 degree. So I hope that question number 3 is clear to you. Now let's come to question number 4. Okay, students, question number 4 is find the supplementary angle of each of the following angles. Students, we can find out the supplementary angle. Okay, remember that two angles are called supplementary if their sum is equal to 180 degree. Two angles, suppose the two angles are A and B. So if their sum is equal to 180, so we'll say that these are the supplementary angle. Now the first angle is given to you, you have to find out the second angles. The first angle is 36 degree. Suppose that the first angle is A and the other angle is B. So it means that we have to find out B. So how would I find out B? I will just subtract 36 from 180 to get angle B, the other angle. So 180 minus 36 will be equal to 144 degree. So angle B is equal to 144 degree. Okay, so I hope that part is clear to you. Now let's come to B part. B part is 12 degree. Now we'll do it directly. You can just do with the help of this method, and you can do it directly. How would you do it directly? You will just subtract this angle from 180 to get the other angle. So if I'm subtracting 12 degree from 180 degree, I will get 168 degree. Okay, now let's come to C part. So 168 degree is the second angle. Okay, C part is 102 degree. So you can get the other angle by subtracting it from 180, because these are the supplementary angles. So if you subtract 102 from 180, you will get 78 degree. Now let's come to D part. D part is 171 degree. So if you subtract 171 from 180, you will get 190. Sorry, you will get 9 degree. You will get 9. So this is the answer. Okay, so I hope that question number 3 and 4 are clear to you. Now let's come to question number. Okay, so I hope that today's lecture is clear to you. Do the practice of these sums, because when you will do the practice, then this concept will be more clear to you. Take very good care of yourself. Thank you very much, and Allah Hafiz. Assalamualaikum students, how are you all? I hope that you all are doing great. Welcome to your channel Math D1 D2 Scientific Academy. Today our lectures are related to chapter 10, which is basic geometry. I'm going to explain exercise 10a and your book is D1 Math, New Syllabus Mathematics 1. Question number 7 is for each of the following figures, find the value of the unknown. Students, different angles are given, okay, and the angles are on a point. Students, remember that sum of angles at a point is equal to 360 degree. Sum of angles at a point is equal to 360 degree. Now 4 angles are given at a point. You just have to add them and you have to make them equal to 360 degree to find out the value of unknown. So the angles are A, 67, 52, 135. And sum of angles at a point is equal to 360 degree. Now you will add up all the angles except A. So you will add up 67 plus 52 plus 135. So what you will get? You will get 254 degree. Now you have to find out the value of unknown, which is A. So this 254 is adding over here and it will go to that side, it will subtract. So 360 minus 254 will be equal to 106 degree. So the angle of A is 106 degree. Okay, so I hope that part is clear to you. You just have to remember that sum of angles at a point is equal to 360. Now A is the unknown, so degree and degree will cut each other. So the value A 106. Now let's come to B part. You just have to remember that sum of angles at a point is equal to 360 degree. Now 3 angles are given and those 3 angles are 5B, 4B and 3B. You have to make these angles equal to 360 degree. Okay, when you will add up all these 3 angles, you will get 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 5 is 12B. 12B is equal to 360 degree. Now this 12 is multiplying with B. When we come to this side, it will divide. So when you will divide it, you will get 30 degree. 12 3s are 36 and 0 as it is. So degree and degree will cut each other. So the value of B is 30 degree. Okay, so I hope that part B is clear to you. Let's come to C part. Okay, in C part, 3 angles are given and students in 4th angle you see this line. This is a straight right angle triangle. So right angle triangle is equal to 90 degree. So the other 3 angles are 4C, 16C, 4C and the 4th angle is of 90 degree. Okay, so I will also add up 90 degree. So sum of angles are equal to 360 degree. Sum of angles at a point is equal to 360 degree. So the angles are 16, 4 and 4. And the 4th angle is of 90 degree, which is right angle. Now I will add up. Okay, students, I will add like terms together. This C, C and C, these 3 are the like terms. So I will add them together. 16 plus and 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. 16 plus 8 will be equal to 24. So 24 C degree plus 9. So 24 degree plus 90 degree is equal to 360 degree. We have to find out the value of C. So this is 90. This is adding over here. It will go to that side. It will subtract. So 360 minus 90 will be equal to 270 degree. Okay, this 24 is multiplying with C. It will go to that side. It will divide. So when you will divide 270 with 24, you will get 11.25 degree. Now degree and degree will cut each other. So the value of C is 11.25. Okay, so now let's come to D part. Okay, the D part is angles at a point is equal to 360 degree. So the four angles are 7D plus 23 plus 6D plus 5D plus 139 degree is equal to 360 degree. Sum of angles at a point is equal to 360 degree. Now, okay, students, now here like and like terms are together. What I will do is I will write down like terms together. So this D and this D, these three are the like terms. So I'm going to write them together. 7D, 6D and 5D. Now I'm going to write down the unlike terms together, which is 23 and 139. Okay, now I will solve them. 7, 6 and 5. You know that always solve like terms together. So I will solve 7, 6 and 5 because these are the like terms. All these three are having the same variable, which is D. Now 7, 6 and 5 will be equal to 18D. Now I will solve these like terms together. These both are constant, so these are the like terms. 23 plus 139 will be equal to 162. Now this 162 is adding over here. It will go to that side. It will subtract. So when I will subtract 162 from 360, I will get 198 degree. Now this setting is multiplying with D. When it will go to that side, it will divide. Okay, G. When you will divide 198 with 18, you will get 11 degree. So degree and degree will cut each other. So the value of D is 11. Okay, students, I hope that today's lecture is clear to you. Take very good care of yourself. Thank you very much and Allah Hafiz.